There is no sporting event in the world quite like Wimbledon. The grass, the all-white dress code, the strawberries and cream, it's tennis, but not as you know it. What makes Wimbledon so different from every other tournament? It's not just one thing, it's an accumulation of traditions that span nearly 150 years. The Wimbledon Championships began in 1877 at the All England Lawn Tennis and Croquet Club. The first tournament had just 22 players and only a men's singles event. The first champion, Spencer Gore, won 12 guineas, about £1,500 in today's money. He later said tennis would never catch on. He was very wrong. Wimbledon is the third Grand Slam of the year, held after the Australian Open and French Open and before the US Open. But chronologically, it's the oldest of them all. It is the only Grand Slam still played on grass. The Australian Open and US Open switched to hard courts decades ago. The French Open is played on clay. Only Wimbledon remains on the original surface. Grass tennis is faster than any other surface. The ball skids and stays low. Points are shorter. Serve and volley dominates. It's a totally different sport from clay court grinding. The all-white dress code is the most famous rule in tennis. Competitors must wear almost entirely white, not cream, not off-white. The rule specifies exactly what shade of white is acceptable. In 2013, Roger Federer was told his shoes had orange soles and he had to change them. Even tennis legend Roger Federer is not above the dress code. Strawberries and cream have been served at Wimbledon since the very beginning. Today, over 200,000 portions are consumed during the two-week tournament. The strawberries come from a single farm in Kent. They're picked at 4 a.m. on the day they're served. Each portion contains exactly 10 strawberries. This is not casual. This is Wimbledon. Royal patronage is woven into Wimbledon's DNA. The Royal Box on Centre Court has hosted British royalty since 1922. Players bow or curtsy when entering and leaving Centre Court. Slazenger has supplied every single Wimbledon tennis ball since 1902. That's over 120 years. It is officially the longest-running sporting sponsorship in the world. Wimbledon has a curfew. All matches must end by 11 p.m. local time. It's the only Grand Slam tournament that has a rule born from agreements with local residents. The curfew has created legendary moments. In 2012, Andy Murray's match was suspended at 11:02 p.m. with him leading by 2 sets. He had to come back the next day to finish. In 2025, Wimbledon made its biggest change in decades. After 147 years, human line judges were replaced entirely by electronic line calling. The familiar cry of out and fault from linesmen and lineswomen, a sound that defined Wimbledon for generations, is now just a memory. Wimbledon has only been cancelled 3 times in its history. During World War I, during World War II, and in 2020 during the COVID-19 pandemic. The 2020 cancellation was the first time since 1945 that Wimbledon didn't happen. The tournament had pandemic insurance, a remarkably prescient decision that saved it from financial disaster. Wimbledon is more than tennis. It's the strawberries, the white clothes, the grass, the curfew, the royal box. It's a living museum of sport that somehow never feels old-fashioned. The 2026 Wimbledon Championships begin on June 29th and run through July 12th. Right now, somewhere on those grass courts, history is being made.